I'm going to walk through the Wired breach case study at a high level. This is not a technical deep dive. It's an executive briefing. What happened, what likely went wrong, and what that tells us about our own risk at Command Digital. A threat actor posted a dataset described as Wired subscriber records. Public reporting says roughly 2.3 million Wired records were made available, and the actor then claimed they also have tens of millions more records tied to Condé Nast, Wired's parent company. Hudson Rock analyzed the posted Wired dataset, and Have I Been Pwned added it as a breach dataset. This kind of data is useful because it turns generic fraud into targeted fraud. If someone has your name, email, phone, and address, they stop guessing. They start sounding specific. And once a dataset is out, it gets copied and reused for years. We don't have Wired's internal root cause report, so I'm not going to claim we know exactly how they got in. But in cases like this, the failure usually fits one of three buckets: an application or API that exposes data it shouldn't, stolen or reused credentials, or a configuration mistake that made data reachable. The most important phrase here is broken access control. It means the system gives someone data they aren't supposed to see, even if they're logged in. It's not no lock on the door. It's the lock opens for the wrong person. The simplest analogy is a hotel key that opens other rooms. If that exists, the attacker doesn't need malware. They just ask the system for data, and the system hands it over. Now bring it home. At Command Digital, we operate an in-house, web-based portal that customers use to transfer data to us, and that data can include PHI. That matters because a Wired-style incident is fundamentally about the application layer, what the portal will return and to whom. Our procedures show we require a web application firewall and HTTPS encryption for public-facing web applications. We also require audit records for read, write, and deletion activity involving protected information, and we monitor Arctic Wolf events daily. That combination helps reduce exposure and gives us visibility when something abnormal happens. Here's the uncomfortable truth. A web application firewall is not the same thing as correct authorization. A WAF can block known threats and suspicious patterns, but broken access control can look like normal traffic. Our procedures also call for application security testing, including functional, penetration, and regression testing, and for monthly vulnerability scans. That's strong, but it only works if those tests actually exercise the question that matters. Can one customer ever access another customer's data? When an organization suffers a breach like this, the early signals tend to be boring. Unusual spikes in reads, unusual downloads, automation patterns, and activity that doesn't match business behavior. That's why audit trails for read and access activity are such a key control for protected data. That's the Wired case study in executive terms. A data leak can be a business event even when nothing breaks visibly. Our stack gives us real strengths, and the remaining risk lives where it always lives, in the application logic. Thanks for your time and attention, and thank you for your continued commitment to protecting our security and our reputation.